Hello, welcome to our channel. If you're new here, we're so glad to have you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and become part of our growing community. Today's message is for Taurus, but if you're here, there's probably something in it for you too. Listen with an open mind and take what feels right for you. Leave anything that doesn't connect. Let's get into today's message. First, the divine wants you to think before you act. This might sound like basic advice, but it has a much deeper meaning for you at this time. If you've been noticing the number 111 around you or seeing butterflies often, consider this a sign. These are messages from the universe saying that a new beginning is coming your way. But unlike past opportunities or events, this one requires a slower, more thoughtful approach. Think about the times in your past when you may have rushed into things. Maybe you were excited about a new friendship, relationship, job offer, or even an investment opportunity. Without much thought, you may have said, "Yes, this sounds perfect." But then things didn't go as planned. Perhaps the friendship wasn't as loyal as you hoped, the job wasn't as fulfilling, or the investment didn't bring the returns you wanted. By jumping in without thinking, you might have experienced disappointment or felt unappreciated. These experiences taught you valuable lessons. It's human nature to feel excited about new things, especially if they seem promising. But the universe wants you to reflect on those past moments, to remember sometimes taking a pause can save you from heartache or setbacks down the road. This new phase of life is a chance to break that old cycle. This time, the divine is telling you to be mindful. Take a moment to ask yourself if what you're saying yes to truly aligns with your deepest values and long term goals. Let's break it down further with an example. Imagine you're considering a new friendship. This person seems friendly and fun, and they have a lot of connections. But before jumping in and sharing too much about yourself, pause. Ask yourself if this person aligns with your values. Are they the kind of friend you can trust in good times and bad, or are they more of a fair weather friend? By taking time to observe and learn about their character, you protect yourself from potential pain down the line. This message from the divine is not just about friendships, it applies to all areas of life, work, finances, even self care. For instance, if a job offer comes along and the salary sounds great, don't just leap at the opportunity. Take a moment to think about whether this job fits your long term vision for your life. Are there growth opportunities? Does the work environment feel healthy? Will this job bring you happiness or just stress? If today's your birthday, happy birthday. This is an especially important time for you to reflect on your choices and set intentions for the year ahead. The divine is sending you a birthday gift, a gentle reminder to approach life with awareness. You're being encouraged to go slow, to think about what you truly want. This year, focus on welcoming only what aligns with your soul and future goals. Let's talk about age 28. If you're around 28, you may be feeling like life is pushing you to change. You may notice that some old patterns or habits no longer feel right. It's a critical time to let go of anything that doesn't serve you. This can include habits, thoughts, relationships, or even certain job choices. Why? Because if you don't let go, you might find yourself facing the same issues over and over again. For example, maybe you've always been a people pleaser, saying yes to everyone to make them happy. Over time, this habit may have drained you or left you feeling like you're always giving but never receiving. Now is the time to focus on self love and learn to say no when it's necessary. By doing this, you honor yourself and your own needs. You give yourself the space to grow and welcome better things into your life. Some of you may be realizing that you've been giving too much in relationships without getting enough in return. This isn't just about romantic relationships, it could be with friends, family, or even colleagues. Perhaps you've always gone out of your way to help others, only to feel unappreciated. This message is urging you to put yourself first, to recognize your own worth. It's okay to want appreciation and respect. You deserve it. Think about it like this: imagine you're a plant. If you keep giving your energy and time to other plants around you, trying to help them grow, you may eventually feel drained. You need sunlight, water, and care for yourself too. When you prioritize yourself, you grow stronger and healthier, and in turn, you can be there for others in a more balanced way. This phase is all about making thoughtful choices. The divine is guiding you to be careful about who and what you allow into your life. Don't be afraid to set boundaries, to say no when something doesn't feel right, or to take time to make decisions. This isn't selfish, it's self care. By putting yourself first, you're ensuring that you have the energy, time, and love to give when it truly matters. If you're feeling uncertain, remember this: you're not alone. The divine is always with you, sending you signs, guiding you towards the right path. The number 111, the butterflies you see, all of these are messages of support. Trust these signs, trust your intuition, and trust that the universe has your back. As you go through this phase, take time each day to pause and check in with yourself. Ask yourself questions like: does this choice feel right for me? Is this path aligned with my values? Am I being true to myself? By doing this, you're tuning into your inner guidance, connecting with the divine, and ensuring that your choices reflect who you truly are. To wrap up, let today's message remind you to prioritize yourself and to make choices that truly serve your growth and happiness. You're entering a beautiful new chapter, one where you're more mindful, more self aware, and more connected to what matters most. Embrace this time, be open to new beginnings, but take things slowly with intention and care. In life, we sometimes meet people who seem genuine and caring, but over time, they show a different side. This person wasn't who you thought they were because you placed your trust in them too quickly. It's natural to want to believe the best in people, especially when they come across as kind and supportive, but the divine wants you to take a step back and not rush into trusting others. In future relationships or friendships, go slowly, get to know people well before giving them your full trust. This careful approach can help you avoid going through the same painful experiences. Reflecting on your past, you may see a pattern in some of your friendships or relationships. You might find that there were times when you ignored small warning signs. These signs could be things you brushed off because you wanted to believe in the good within others. Perhaps you felt uncomfortable bringing up certain concerns or ignored your inner voice telling you something wasn't right. As a result, similar kinds of people kept coming into your life, and some of these people ended up causing hurt. As you enter this new phase, the divine is reminding you to stay cautious. This time around, you might meet people who seem like those who hurt you before. They might even seem friendly and welcoming, but their intentions could be different. This could be a test to see if you've truly learned from your past experiences. The divine wants to know if you will take what you've learned and apply it wisely. It's a gentle reminder not to repeat past mistakes and to stay mindful of who you let into your life. When new people come into your life, whether friends, romantic interests, or even work connections, take your time. Don't jump into close relationships or make quick decisions. In the past, rushing in may have caused you to overlook important details. Now, you're encouraged to choose carefully, especially when it comes to people you allow into your close circle. Be aware of how they treat others and notice how they make you feel over time. Remember, actions speak louder than words, so give yourself time to see if their actions match their words. In addition to relationships, this advice applies to big decisions such as work or finances. Sometimes opportunities can look very tempting at first. A job offer may seem perfect, or an investment might seem like a sure thing. But just as with relationships, it's important to pause and think things through. Avoid making decisions in the heat of the moment or when you're under pressure. Ask yourself if this decision aligns with who you are and where you want to go. In the past, being too relaxed or quick to trust may have led to situations where people or circumstances took advantage of you. Now, you have the wisdom to approach these choices with care. As you grow and change, it's natural to realize that some people or ideas no longer fit with who you are becoming. You're evolving, moving toward a version of yourself that feels right. The divine is guiding you to put yourself first. Prioritize what brings you peace, joy, and growth. This means stepping back from people or ideas that don't support your journey. It might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you've known these people for a long time. But remember, you're not obligated to hold on to anything that no longer brings you peace. By moving forward and letting go of what caused pain, you're creating space for better things to come. The experiences you've had, even the painful ones, have taught you important lessons. You've learned to value yourself more, to see yourself as someone worthy of respect and kindness. This self love is powerful. It helps you see things more clearly, and now you're able to recognize people's true intentions more easily. Thanks to these experiences, you have a stronger sense of who is genuinely good for you and who might be harmful. As you enter a happier, more fulfilling time, keep a sense of gratitude. Each experience, even the hard ones, has shaped you into someone wiser and more self aware. Being thankful for these lessons, as challenging as they may have been, helps you move forward with an open heart. Gratitude allows you to appreciate where you are now and the strength you've gained. This feeling of thankfulness doesn't mean you have to forget what hurt you, but rather it reminds you to remember the lessons without returning to situations that caused you pain. It's crucial to avoid going back to what once hurt you. If someone from your past tries to come back, remember why you let go of that connection in the first place. Remind yourself of the growth you've achieved and the standards you now hold. Protecting yourself is not selfish, it's necessary. Moving forward means choosing what's best for your well being, even if it means saying no to familiar faces or situations that feel comfortable but are not truly good for you. As you make choices in this new phase, remember to take things slowly. Rushing into anything can lead to the same kind of mistakes you've worked hard to overcome. Instead, approach decisions thoughtfully. Whether it's a new friendship, a romantic relationship, or a career move, take time to consider how it aligns with your values and future goals. Trust yourself and listen to that inner voice, which has become stronger and clearer through your experiences. The divine has given you this inner wisdom as a guide, so don't be afraid to use it. In each choice, look before you leap. Think about the long term impact and how it aligns with your journey. Making careful choices will lead to better outcomes, bringing more stability and joy into your life. Taking time to understand each situation helps you see the big picture, making it easier to avoid potential mistakes. Remember, it's okay to say no to things that don't feel right. Saying no is a powerful act of self care and self respect. This message is meant to bring you peace and clarity, reminding you that you're not alone in this journey. The divine is with you, guiding you toward a life that feels authentic and joyful. Embrace this new chapter with confidence, knowing that you've learned valuable lessons along the way. You're stronger now, wiser, and ready to make choices that honor who you truly are. Take your time, trust yourself, and keep moving forward. May these words bring you comfort and remind you of your strength. You have grown so much, and the divine is proud of you. As you continue on this path, remember to stay true to yourself, be cautious, and choose wisely. Divine blessings until next time.